Hey, we should be good to go. I think the biggest thing is going to be getting a new game started, and I think there is an extension that I should have had on Twitch ready, but I do believe the thing here is it's not going to work until I'm in officially, so I'm going to double check that real quick, but I think that's kind of what's going on. I'll have to check it on PC.
Hi, I'm Hayley Von Trowell, and you're listening to Digging Deeper, where we cover everything from archaeology, science, the unexplained, and vanishing curators? Yes, that's the story of the curator, now ex-curator, of the 2 Point Museum, who fled the scene of the struggling institution, never to be seen again. Their disappearance was first discovered by a journalist from 2 Point Radio, hoping to discuss the museum's record low attendance and reports of rampant thievery. And in a strange way,
I don't think there's any attendance.
I feel I got my answer.
I don't think there's any attendance whatsoever by the looks of it. Welcome to your new museum. It's not in great condition, but with a little guidance, it could become one of the best museums in the country, or even the entire world. Sorry, before I get any more carried away, why don't you have a look around? Familiarize yourself with the museum and the camera controls. Okay. Okay, that is... Excellent. Looking around, well done. Already leaps and bounds ahead of your predecessor. Speaking of, the old curator sent out an expedition before they skipped town and disappeared forever, but it looks like they've left an unopened exhibit. Some exhibits arrive at the museum packaged in crates, ready to be unboxed. All crates look the same, but I can tell this is a good one. Select the crate and see what's inside. Okay, define what you mean by a good one. Was it a little bit like a loot box mechanic? I'm looking for a giant shoeless culprit. Needs to be kept in a dry environment. Okay, so they do have rarities. Interesting. Do we get to sell extras if we get them? Look at that, perfect. Something nice and old to go with the museum's modest prehistory collection. And what's luck, that's now the museum's most impressive exhibit. The higher an exhibit's buzz, the more it'll amaze our guests. But as you can see, exhibits will probably get grubby over time, losing their buzz. Museums rely on experts' restoration skills to keep exhibits looking presentable, and our guests saying, wow, look at that. If left forgotten, abandoned, and entirely uncared for, exhibits will become unpresentable, like these two losing their buzz. Hire prehistory experts to restore your new collection. I'm going to also really quickly turn the music down just a smidge. Okay. Two jades, that's funny, okay. So I put you there? Yep, okay. What else do I need to do? Oh, I just need to let that take its time, okay. Inventory. When did I get you? Okay, now that that's done. Oh, that's better. Restoring exhibits will keep them looking first rate and maintain the museum's buzz. However, providing a spectacle will only take you so far. Our guests want to be informed as well as impressed. Info stands collect all of our knowledge of nearby exhibits and present them to guests in one digestible place. Place info stands near exhibits so guests can learn about what they're seeing. Okay. Can I do this in a way? That's right. Okay, there's the same on each side. Interesting. I wonder if those are too close. Oh, they're also an even. Oh, they're uneven again. This is gonna bug me immediately. There we go. Now that you have basic understanding of Buzz and knowledge, we're almost ready to reopen the museum. Before you do, there's one last thing. Decoration. The right decorations can turn a good museum into a great museum, so much more than a finishing touch. Well-decorated exhibits provide more buzz and improve the museum's environment, leading to a better guest experience. Okay. No, I see, I see. If I do this right, maybe I can do something and then put like little benches down? That is not about even, is it? There we go. Tell if they're even or not, I don't think so. Yeah. Okay, there we go. What else? Oh, okay, more decor? Maybe I only need like one of those? Okay. Why are you 3 to 5? Oh, okay, you could use almost more information, maybe? Okay. Beautiful, clearly got an eye for this kind of thing. Remember that complement our collection of Zig's decorations as well as information stands for a super guest experience. Okay, I kind of see where you're going with this. Okay. Oh wait, I can put some of those on the wall? Guests need to buy tickets before they're admitted to the museum. First, you'll need to add a ticket booth. Conventional wisdom suggests you place ticket booths near the entrance.
Digging Deeper, the show that covers all things related to archaeology, science, aliens, the otherworldly, and even giant football pyramids. Together, we'll go on a journey of discovery, stopping off to learn from preeminent minds about the world's most cutting-edge theories and revelations. In today's show, is the world about to be overrun by an army of killer gnomes?
Oh no, not the
We'll
killer
find
gnomes.
out right after this.
If we're still here.
Frequently asked questions. Yes, the dinosaur.
Oh, what's this? Okay.
Expedition complete. So, what's in the box?
Did it do an auto expedition? Because I didn't send it on one. Sure, guests pay an entry fee, but that doesn't mean we're refusing donations. In fact, they're encouraged. When a guest is impressed with an exhibit, they'll make a donation. Maze guests as much as possible receive bigger donations. Guests make a donation at any available donation stand. Security guards will empty your donation stands and collect the cash. Ensure donation stands are emptied regularly, especially around your prize exhibits, to receive as many donations as possible. Donations are a successful museum's main source of income. Okay. So now I need to hire a security guard, I'm assuming. Yep. Silver Badger. Okay, that's funny. And is this challenge just telling me that I've got a bit of a breakdown in everything that's happening? Oh, you want 2 of these.
Staff are reminded to explain things slowly and loudly.
Now the museum is making money. We're ready to plan our first expedition. Expeditions allow you to add new exhibits to your collection. I took the liberty of having the museum's helicopter unimpounded. It should be here any minute. As a curator, you'll plan expeditions across the globe, where staff will attempt to retrieve new exhibits for display in the museum. Once plans are finalized, selected staff will head straight to the helicopter for departure. Expeditions can be dangerous for those involved and cause the museum be understaffed. Be mindful of workload issues when staff are away or recovering from injuries. Okay, I'm assuming we're gonna get an injury for that tutorial, though. Here's the number of events that can occur during expeditions. Grassy Fields is relatively safe, but other locations can and will be more dangerous. By changing expedition team's approach. Okay, so probably want them to do the safe approach.
Guests should not be concerned for staff safety. They get paid for this.
Oh my gosh, I'm already loving the little announcements. They're great. Okay, well, I don't have a new exhibit to display. I'm assuming that's what's happening with that. Is there any decor that I can put down? Okay, we have a bathroom. That was the other thing I was gonna be worried about, is do we have, like, facilities for people in here? Do I have benches or anything? I do like little... These are ammonite.
Announcement. Staff in need of medical attention. Thank you.
Like create a little walkway with them maybe for now. How did you get injured? I'm assuming it's a tutorial thing though. Ooh, honeyed bee. A giant bee ironically preserved in giant honey. Make sure this is the right direction, I think. That's kind of what I'm stuck with here. I guess in this case that would be Buzz, because it's a bee. Building a staff room will give staff a place to recover from their injuries, as well as regain energy on their breaks. If you haven't already, you'll want to hire a janitor to clean up all the tar your injured expert is tracking through the museum. Oh yeah, no, 100%. Okay, so I'm gonna need to build a room. What do I do with this? Can I build it like here?
Guests should enjoy the museum before I invalidate their tickets. Tick-tock.
I know, I don't want to move the whole thing, I just want to move the couch here a second.
Staff should seek medical attention in the museum before going to a hospital.
Doesn't this game company also have a hospital builder game? If I remember right? I feel like there's also a 2-point hospital. I could be wrong though. 100% could be wrong. There, you get a nice window outside. Odd one here. Now maybe I don't need a window for you. I'll leave that one though. I probably do need a garbage can. I don't think that's something I can get placed unless I put it like...
And we're back. which must
There.
mean the world hasn't yet been subjugated by what
Okay.
archaeologist
Grassy Fields is
Professor
nice.
Emmett
Or Greasy Fields is
Snowberger
nice, sort
has
of.
described as a hidden gnome army. Yes,
No.
gnomes.
Not the gnomes.
Professor Snowberger claims his team uncovered the apocalyptic horde while excavating in the Bone Belt, where they found thousands of heavily armed gnome soldiers with skin like porcelain and unblinking eyes, lying in wait to rise up and conquer humanity. In an act of heroism, the professor and his team took up sticks and smashed the clay menaces to dust before they could march on major cities. Don't know about you, but I'll be sleeping more soundly tonight.
Well, that's interesting. Sort of, but we'll need to explore a variety of locations to fill our collection. We'll need to complete its map objective. Be found, pinned to your active objectives list for its expedition map. Next location on the Bone Belt map is Rip Row. Okay, so I'm assuming
Litter does not belong on the
I need to probably wait for you to heal, and I probably need a trash can considering I'm hearing something about litter. Let's see what I can do about that then. Is there just items I can put down? No, I don't think so. Oh, here we go. There. Why are there people actually standing on the exhibits? It's kind of funny. I kind of probably need to move that
requires
here.
Medical attention. Not this again.
Move that there so people can read until I get some on the walls. Because I think people are wanting to get around the statues and stuff. That's so funny. Definitely would not be a normal museum where you could just climb on everything. Mostly because we'd want to protect it as much as humanly possible, but it is what it is. Hey, there's some benches.
Congratulations to our newly promoted staff member. Now, get back to work.
Oh my gosh. I am absolutely adoring the humor in this. I got some rocks.
Expert required to restore exhibit. You're the expert.
Do you want some rocks around our exhibits to make them look a little fancy? Okay, all of our 5 out of 5. Perfect. Are we able to do our expedition yet? Nope. Do I need to hire another? Maybe that's what I need to do. Let's do a safe one and hope that they do
Not this
better.
again.
There we go. They're healed. So I think they're going to be able to restore our exhibit, right? I think we're doing okay as far as getting everything done so far. We're making more than we're losing. I think that's the best we can do for now. Okay, what about... Oh, it doesn't have a lot of
Expedition
information.
team have returned with an injury. Someone has monkey feet. I'm not cleaning it.
Oh no. Okay, well we've unlocked that one. Now we get to open the crate. What is it gonna be? Ooh, Helix Fossa, okay. Oh, we don't have one. Let's see if I can move that one just a smidge. So I don't think either are going to be ready for expedition for a second here, because I need to make sure these are getting restored.
New place of interest available to unlock for those who like maps.
I wonder if I can start working on getting this set up. Is there a way to build... Well, just a room builder tool, but like doorways? Ooh, there is, okay. So I'm assuming I need to build walls. But I can also just make our walls look nice. Okay, I do like that actually. Except where it connects, it doesn't quite seamlessly connect.
Announcement. Staff in need of medical attention. Thank you.
I was gonna say, I hope they're getting the medical attention they need. And I think I can go out on expedition again now. We unlocked another area. Okay. It looks like the injury or the risk for injury is a bit higher. So let's see if there's anything else here I need to get. 2 of 4 items discovered. Okay, so let's do this one again. Let's see if I can get these other items. Do I have a wall builder at all? I'd assume so. Okay, yeah.
And again. If you need more cash and fewer questions, then you need Swindles. Other loan companies will have you jumping through hoops. But we're here to make sure our sky-high rates are in reach for everyone. Swindles. It's so easy. It's like you're robbing us.
Oh boy.
The expedition team have returned with an injury. Someone has monkey feet. I'm not cleaning it.
No. Will be our first double, maybe? Oh, somebody's found the fireworks again. It is not. Is it a freaking floppy disk? I'm pretty sure that's a floppy disk. It is. It's a floppy disk. Oh, that is so funny. Oh, don't make me feel that old, please. Please don't make me feel that old. I need decor. I also need an info thingy.
Announcement. Staff member promoted. What a great place to work.
Theory, if I do it like that, if I get more exhibits I can go in this little area, that'll help. I want to explore that same See if we can get this last item.
Expedition team are departing now. I'm always so glad that I don't have to go.
I'll try to put the next one over here on this wall, I think.
Exhibit requires restoration. It really is a shambles.
Oh wait, is there a perk that you have? I don't think we have a perk for you yet. Flammable. Oh, because of the tar. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Let's not put them around anything that would be hot. Please don't be injured. Oh no. Once again, mucky feet. Ooh. Now that isn't horrifying. Yes, sea stars do have melts. No, I'd like to not hear notes about why they have them. I'm just afraid they do, and they are kind of scary.
You're now a little better. Not much, but still.
Where's the info thingy? There we go. You have yours. Let's see what we can do about decor. Can I stick another plant over here somewhere?
Staff should seek medical attention in the museum before going to a hospital.
Well, what about flooring? Do we have any flooring? I do think this looks nice as its own, but I'm wondering if we have something that's
Expert needed to restore exhibit. Thank you.
Ooh, we do have some stuff that matches, maybe. I think it's that same flooring, though. I like that a little bit better. I do have a feeling this is going to stick out on the other side, just a smidge. I'm hoping not, but I have a feeling. Yeah, it's going to stick out there. That's easy enough to fix. Does that kind of work? Yeah, that kind of works. Okay. What flooring is that? Do I know, or do I have access to it?
Despite the odds, some prehistoric artifacts exist to this day. Don't be the reason that changes.
Okay, I think you can't really tell. I think we've just about fixed it. Okay. Are you guys, either of you, ready for an expedition? Yeah, you're about to be healed. You were definitely coming back injured. I'm so sorry, buddy. But we have the 4 for our first area, so now we've got these, and we're generating a little bit of income. Professors visit museums to learn and are chiefly concerned with knowledge. Like other guest types, professors will make donations based on knowledge rather than buzz. Part knowledge to nearby guests, often lost in their thoughts, and can take a while for them to gain buzz. Tourists take pictures of exhibits when viewing them. reducing the exhibit's maintenance value. Okay, so these are the ones where it's more buzz that's needed. Okay. Helix fossil, commonly seen. We've got both these in great quality. This one is average. Rarely seen, though. We need to add some knowledge to them. I don't quite have enough knowledge added about them.
Little known fact to help edify you, the listener. Did you know that the average museum gets through 2,467 sheets of toilet paper each day, enough to stretch from the ground to the summit of a tall tree and back again? Oh.
Tickets can be exchanged for another identical ticket, but why would you do that?
Let's see, how are we doing knowledge-wise with all those? Where was it? Journal? You got 3. Was showing me the view I was trying to find of that for a second there.
Announcement. After some delays, the expedition team are back again.
See what this one has. 'Cause I'm probably gonna have to put it in a different spot. Oh, you got injured by quicksand. Oh. Okay. Oh, so it's not whole. Okay. Why isn't it whole? Start with dinosaur skeleton. Exhibits in dinosaur bones subcategory are found incomplete. You need to explore multiple times to find all the pieces and complete the exhibit. Increase buzz as you find more pieces. Okay, so I need to go back there and get more. But we need to... add a couple signs here and...
Announcement. Please hydrate constantly. Thank you.
Mail announcement. The only thing I have to hydrate with other than my water right now is coffee, and I will take a sip once I get a chance. Ooh, foot decal. Okay, nice. Maybe this will be the dinosaur room. Once I get that footprint facing the right way. And definitely scooted slightly. They're gonna be perfect, but at the same time, I'm using them a little bit as decor. Without a gift shop. Okay. So vending machines and gift shop.
The museum does not offer small talk. That's all.
Where are we gonna put a gift shop? Okay. There we go. Let's do bookcase. Let's do prehistoric. You definitely need to be moved against the wall because then I can't quite squeeze it in there. There, now I can definitely squeeze that there. Are you all the way back against the wall? No, not quite. Now you aren't.
Unattended bags will become exhibits. Honestly, I've seen it happen.
There we go. Put that there so it's easy access. Oh, I can put some decor in here. Perfect.
We're almost out of time, but there's just enough for a reader's question, a chance to challenge my knowledge to help you, the listening public, learn more about archaeology, science, and the otherworldly. Today's query comes from Jessica Gibbon-Nose, who asks, would it have made more sense for the pyramids to have been round, so they could have been rolled across the desert, rather
we need
than
to
being
hire
constructed one block at a time?
Assistant.
Well, Jessica, it's an interesting point. Actually, it's not. I've been Hayley Von Trowell. Join me next time for another,
There we go.
hopefully much better episode
it.
of Digging Deeper.
Wall color. Do I have an ability? I think I do. Oh, I
Museum
might
staff
not.
promoted. Aren't you capable?
I am not allowed to recolor within that area, but I can recolor the floor. Oh. We had an assistant. Oh, they're using the restroom. Okay, that's why. So we're gonna be without a ticket person because I don't know if I can afford another one just yet, but let's go see if we can start our next expedition. Oh yeah, I need vending machines. Probably put the vending machines over here.
Guests are reminded to bring an inquisitive mind, as well as lots of money.
There we go. Got a couple of those. So that should help out. And what have I gotten
There's a
from in
crate
here?
on the helipad. Oh, and the expedition team have returned safely. Also good
Ooh.
news.
They weren't injured this time. Nice. They need to be part of my dinosaur? Mm-hmm. Perfect. Give that a little bit of time before I do my next one. Okay. had to wait for the helicopter to come back. Don't get injured, please and thank you. You did so good this last time. Oh, we're not in the red yet. Hopefully we're good with the ticket sales so far. Goths are similar to other guests, but just gloomier. With no time for, they have no entertainment need. Place a greater emphasis on knowledge. Okay. That makes sense. Incomplete exhibits. Gift shop. Okay, kind of challenges.
Not for sale, but I am willing to hear a number. Wow me.
They'll leave a review. Reviews reflect a guest's buzz, knowledge, environment, and happiness. These are high for increasing museum level. Museum level tracks museum's total buzz as well as the quality of your staff. A higher museum level means a bigger and better museum. Okay. So far, I don't have any reviews just yet, it doesn't sound like. But we're getting there. There must be an achievement for getting it to 100. Receive 1,500 guest reviews of at least 2.5 stars. Oh boy.
Announcement: staff member promoted. What a great place to work.
Okay, they want decor in the bathroom. Well, that's an interesting one. But fixable? Oh. Well, you're new. You're entirely new. Here we go.
Guests are reminded to purchase a ticket before acting like they own the place.
Oh, I forgot a wall. This is all going to be dino themed. Work on this a bit.
Pretty thick jungle. A mountain with no head. And endless sand from the beach to the shoes you only wore once. Oh, it's happened again. Visit Pebbly Island. Paradise is only a stone's throw away.
I cannot tell you how much I love the ads. They're so good. Somebody was complaining the bathroom didn't have enough decor, right?
Staff promoted. You're now a little better. Not much, but still.
put floor ones down? No. I can at least put plants down. That's kind of what I think we're going to be stuck with. Well, mines are the next location of the Bone Belt. Map, but the route is blocked by obstruction at the Cranial Crossing. Structures are points of interest that don't offer exhibits and block your path to new locations of the map. To clear an obstruction. Okay. Passing through would be dangerous. Really dangerous. You need to train an expert in survival skills before we can attempt the expedition. Aha! So there's the training room. Okay, what if I stick you in the corner? Because you're kind of vaguely, seemingly corner-shaped.
Guests should treat old things with the respect they may or may not deserve.
Oh, not copy item. Do that at least. I can decorate that later, but that might help a little. Okay. Need to build a training room. Where am I going to put that? Maybe on the side of this? That's going to be noisy, though. Unless I use this space here. How much space do you need?
Museum staff promoted. Aren't you capable?
Let's not do it here. Do it like... Can I add on to it? Nope. Okay. There we go. Oh, I can only have one in there apparently. Well, that's interesting.
Ticket prices are subject to change. We'll do that if and when we want to.
Can I scoot the door over one? There, perfect. Can I put two of those down? Nope, only one. Aha. If that is the case, let me... Perfect. Okay, we're making decent money so far. We haven't finished the dinos yet, or is that kind of the, we actually have technically seen them? There we go.
You're reminded that the prehistoric period was absolutely ages ago.
Okay, what else do I need to know? Train 10 staff members. Yeah, I say, I think we need to get the pieces yet, or we're not going to be able to finish it entirely. Oh, we are definitely earning more. Might be a little low on knowledge. Now, so far, we're definitely doing good.
Announcement. The museum has a new exhibit, but we don't know what it is yet.
Okay. And what is it going to be? Ha! It is the tail. You've earned a shiny sticker for your collection. Sticker book? Oh, that's cool. Okay, because we've completed it. Nice quality found, pristine. Okay, we've got one at least. Okay, that let us unlock a new area.
To our team departing on
But
an
we need
expedition.
to
I'm
have them
sure
go out
you'll
really
need
quick.
it.
I wonder if we should put some refreshment stands over here. So closer to the door. See how that works, because I see people every so often looking like, I think it's a thirsty icon. Let's see if that helps. I do that. Hey, your intrepid explorers encountered a dilemma on their travels.
New map
How's expedition
location
process?
available
First make
for
an
discovery.
executive decision to get the team moving again. So resolve dilemma. Heading through knee-deep mud. Just go on without fresh socks. Yeah, I was gonna say, a little bit of money for their happiness, but also we don't want them injured because their feet were not in good condition. That also wouldn't be helpful. Train an expert in survival skills. Well, do I get to actually... Oh, I do. Probably want to give you mechanics. And maybe aerodynamics for the security guard.
Attention. Cheeseball is not permitted inside the museum. What's wrong with you?
Oh no. Is this one of the pieces I need? Send it to inventory. Because I already have one. Where is... Because now I'm understanding what they're hinting at here. Let's do that. I mean, at some point I'm gonna have to add another security guard here.
Congratulations to our newly promoted staff member. Now, get back to work.
Need survival skills, right? Good luck, friend, with getting those skills. Okay, with that in mind, I want to check something really quickly here in the background. That should be connected. I don't know. Yeah, 2-Point Museum should be connected. I can't give you much more than that. It's the best I can.
Staff should seek
I can
medical
say they.
attention in the museum before going to a hospital.
In theory, that should be allowing some people to be able to get interaction in the game, I believe. If not, I will have to figure out exactly how it works and mess with it myself, because I have no idea. Hey, how has your survival skill training gone? Have you gotten it at all? I know you're doing customer service first, that's right. Okay. Which means you are without somebody there. I don't really need you for tickets right now. I need someone there for that. Can I sell you? Yes. Okay, let's hope we get the other part for our little armadillo here.
Donations are always welcome and never returned.
Everything has got plenty of decor. I don't know how we're doing knowledge-wise.
Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio. You're listening to Harrison Wolf. Lately, I've been learning more and more about botany. I've been enjoying myself so much that I stopped spraying those chemicals in my basement. I'm letting the mushrooms grow. I took my favorite, the largest one, I call him Charlie, down to the museum. They were not
Where is my other
interested,
assistant?
but it's their loss.
Expedition team
Yeah, where's my other assistant? Aha.
returning from Bone Belt.
Okay, perfect. You hit that finish. Did something break? Oh no, there's a janitor. Janitor's fixing it. Okay. Did one of my assistants go to use the restroom or something? Oh, they went on break. Okay. I see what's happened. Okay, training is in progress for you guys. I just need to let that one get healed up there for a minute. And my one assistant should be pretty quickly here finishing up their training.
Staff requires medical attention. Not this again.
I wonder if I need to get another janitor in here pretty soon. So far we've been doing pretty good, but I also might need to get another security guard. Okay, let's possibly hire another security guard while they're working. I'll make sure we have two. There we go.
Staff,
Again, it's gonna tell me...
you're now a little better. Not much, but still.
Oh boy. Oh, we got a queue for tickets. Might have to adjust things and add another ticket booth here. Let's see if we can do that really quick.
Guests should buy a ticket at a ticket booth. And if we had one, I'm sure they would.
There we go. I'd like to move them forward if I could, but I feel like this will work for now. Yeah, it'll work for now.
Announcement. An exhibit needs restoring. Typical.
I should have an expert somewhere to do that, or minus healing. Hopefully not the end of the world, and now we have enough assistance for 2 ticket booths. Another janitor in here. It's not that we're getting bigger and more people, I think that's probably what the littering problem over here is.
Announcement. Staff member promoted. What a great place to work.
I think ours is healed enough for that just yet. But let's see. Okay, that's gonna require 2. Oh, that's great. I could just, okay, no, I have survival skills, so we're not gonna lose them. But I could definitely still get them pretty well injured.
Expedition team. They may never come back.
Thanks, game. That is so helpful. Dear announcer, I would absolutely love to have them back. Thank you.
Restoration required on exhibit. It's no longer presentable.
You at least have a speed boost. Let's hire you. Now some of these are getting restored.
What do you suppose they meant by
We're still doing pretty good and not in the red. Yeah, we're still doing pretty good.
fungus I grew in the depths of my home? Now, I may be biased, but I find it hard to see how that's not scientifically interesting. I don't want to get into a whole thing here. Maybe I do. Find out after this.
Here into explorers encountered a dilemma. Yep. Now, what is the dilemma they have found? I'm gonna say stay focused. I feel like if they go for that flask, they might fall. Okay, got you. Just to make sure it should still be connected and there we go. At some point we need to start working on this area here. I want to get more dino exhibits over here. Wait, does they have a hammer on their tail? Also, 100% is not the right head, but we're gonna leave that one be. And again, I'm not studying dinos. I am studying people and prehistoric people. That's where my college funds are going. For all I know, that could be the right dino. Well, that's interesting. I can unlock that at least. Nope. Gotta go say Bork. Wait, why can't I set up the expedition? Oh, because survivor skills. I wonder if somebody's setting fireworks again. I do not like it, especially even though it's 4th of July is already over. Some people have a bit of fun doing that. That is exactly what it sounds like has happened, actually. This one has... Oh, is it just because I've gotten through it? Okay, that must be what it is then. Why can't I set up this one? Oh, because I haven't gone through this one. Okay, well, we need to get our guy with survival skills.
Medical attention. Thank you.
Oh? Well, that's different. Can I get you trained in survival skills? Yes. We're gonna need you for survival skills because a lot of things are gonna take it now.
Announcement.
And we at least have a queue at the ticket booth
Well
again.
done, you.
And this way, maybe if one takes a break, they don't take a break at the same time. Hopefully I'm not gonna be that lucky. I don't have anything in my inventory list. So far we're doing okay with one bathroom, but I can always build another if I actually have to.
We're able to unlock a new expedition location. Should we try something different?
Possibly, if I can actually do it. But it's still getting me this thing if I can't. Because one's injured and the other's training, so... Just gotta wait a little bit. Wonder how much of our museum we can eventually expand. Assuming there's gonna be other buildings? Maybe? I'm assuming it's kind of the prehistoric one, but I've seen some info that there's definitely other themes of museums you can get. I don't know what kinds, though. Does this one end up really low in repair again? Oh, also it's technically a double. You know? I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Okay, you exist, you are in good health enough. Let's see what we can do. Well, it looks like disaster entirely might not be okay.
Historic items have been here for thousands of years. I know the feeling.
Oh no.
The expedition is leaving now. Final
Maybe we
call
should
for
recolor
wherever
the
it is you're
floor.
going.
Okay, that works. I've accidentally done the thing again. I'll copy that one. Recolor it. Nobody will notice. They'll definitely notice a little bit.
Museum staff promoted.
Aha.
Aren't you capable?
I finally found the button that I was trying to find. Perfect. Problem solved. I wonder when we start unlocking more decor. I'd like these, but wall mounted if I could. There we go. No, did the expedition... Oh, it's still going. Okay, we at least got one person doing tickets.
Only Best Quest and Hotels offer king-size beds, a turkey leg breakfast, and full stable facilities. 4 out of 5 goblins would recommend us to a friend or hostage. Have the stay of your fantasies at Best Quest and Hotels.
What's funny is I know exactly what that's parroting. And it's great. What have we got today? Frozen beehive. Needs to be kept in a closed... Okay, this is gonna be tricky. How does one build a cold environment? Also, I'm missing a couple things. Oh, it also wants me to go back and find pristine versions of them. Okay.
We asked questions.
How
Ask
do I
them
keep
less
it
often.
cold?
Thank you.
Yeah, well, we need to go back and explore some of our first areas, because I have no idea, currently, how we're going to keep that cold. Truly. Unless it doesn't actually matter. I guess the other question is, what happens if it thaws? Nope. That answers that question.
Staff should seek medical attention in the museum before going to a hospital.
Don't worry, Beehive, we are figuring this out. We're gonna wait on that in just a second. Because I need to... First off... Aha. Immune to the apparel of our info stands. Accept knowledge from... Okay. Has a hybrid between... So we want interactive ones. Give it a try. Ah. So I managed to build a workshop here. And... I'll send that one to inventory for now.
Promoted staff member. Now,
Okay.
get back back to work.
So we need at least 4x4. Because that's another entrance, that's not going to work. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd also like to add that there if I can. Can I fit 2 in here? No, not exactly, unless...
Assistant needed in the gift shop. The tat won't sell itself.
Oh, I can only have one. Okay, never mind. Nope, I don't want to move the whole thing.
Announcement. Staff in need of medical
There we
attention.
go.
Thank you.
So now do I have to hire somebody? I'd assume... Yetis must be attracted through marketing. Harry Bunch to passively impart knowledge to other nearby guests. I gain less buzz than usual from viewing exhibits. Well, that's interesting. How is my cold display doing? Kind of move you all back in this corner.
Harrison Wolf on Toothwind Radio. Who decides which plants are the important plants? The experts, huh? Well, just remember, folks, you can learn a lot of things from an expert. I sure have. They can't tell you what's important to you, or why. Sometimes a mushroom just matters.
There we go. That should work for a frozen display for now until I can figure out something a little bit different. Okay, so we need a janitor that is qualified in workshop.
Congratulations to our newly promoted staff member. Now, get back to work.
Do I have 2 janitors, though? Because the nice thing is, I can, train one of them. There we go. Problem solved. Very simply solved. No, we haven't even gone here yet. Well, let's try that one because we haven't gone there yet. See how that goes. You're not pristine, right? How was my other disc one?
Prior to making your donation, we'd like to remind you that all this stuff does not come cheap.
Ah, I need an analysis room for some of these. Okay. Ah, I could turn this into an ice exhibit room. I saw those things. Where were they? Don't quite have tons of ice themed stuff yet, but that might be where the ice stuff goes. Given I can get that, because then I can actually put the freezer in and kind of hide it and that sort of stuff. No offense to the freezer.
Lost and found report. Nope, that's an exhibit. Why does this keep happening?
It's actually really funny. I got a sticker? Ooh. Because we've had 100 of them come through. Okay, nice. How is our janitor's training coming along? Okay, it's gonna take a little bit. Expedition's going good. Might start moving you. Okay, seeing this problem. Let's get that. Ah.
Attention, any perceived sarcasm is purely coincidental. Honestly.
I get another freezer here. Or just a bit. An unreachable item. Fair enough. Let's get some knowledge.
Staff promoted. You're now a little better. Not much,
There we go.
but still.
And you are Frosty. Perfect.
The expedition team up.
What have you brought me? And where am I gonna have to put it? Ooh. Oh, a conductor. Oh, a conductor? Okay. Skeleton.
Back from the bone belt. Find anything old?
I'd say quite old. Now we definitely need to go back though and get more of it. It's a little, how should we put incomplete?
The expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance.
We're expedition team. Catches strays all the time. So mean to him. That poor team. That announcer has apparently has the most beef with him. What do I have wall design wise? Do I have anything kinda... I do.
This one is for Charlie, the irrelevant mushroom, and all the unappreciated plants out there. I see you. Botany, irrelevant mushrooms. Charles Brownshroom, though cruelly shut down in their efforts to be recognized as officially interesting, this slimy specimen boasts vibrant brown coloring and a really strong smell. They may be irrelevant, but they're an underdog, and they're the best friend a guy could have.
I'll do the little triangle pieces here in a second. Need more like cross decor.
Announcement: staff member promoted. What a great place to work.
Okay, we're gonna start there. Where is... Okay. So when you start a project, we'll do pre-start playground and hope something bad doesn't happen. So far, so good. And we don't have any other ice decor, do we? I'm sure as long as those don't
Restoration
melt,
should be
we are
left to the
good.
professionals. No vigilante dusting.
Well, that's a funny sentence to say the least. No. No, I wasn't trying to... Hang on. I can change what that looks like.
The expedition team have finally returned. Better late than never.
Let's see what's in the crate.
Please
Well-
excuse the exhibit that requires restoration. I'm pretending it's not there.
Well, for one, these need to be scooted back slightly. So we can do about that. There we go. Now where is our info boards? Definitely need one of these. There we go. Let's change the icon on this one, and we'll see if we can change the color. I can't change the actual flag color. Never mind.
Staff are reminded to handle exhibits with professionalism, as well as their hands.
I don't know if how much that is glowing is a good thing. What are we gonna have these kids playing on? Oh my gosh. That is... Well, if it's plastic, I guess technically the idea is it's also made out of dinosaurs. So, definitely a little hands-on. Yeah, definitely gonna be very hands-on. That Prehistoric Playground is finished. You just need to place it inside the museum. Allow children enjoy the knowledge of all this has to offer. They also provide entertainment for all guests.
That's handy.
Okay, interesting. Ooh, okay. So I can actually start unlocking some items. Okay. Buy a staff door. I'm assuming so staff can get in and out quicker.
Attention. Guests feeling bored are reminded that they're not all that.
Okay, there's a door.
Under this ceaseless sun, the vegetation thrives, but everything we have is spoiled. Return to a world of legend and lamb chops with even bigger steaks. The greengrocer grows too strong. Age-old enemies will meet again. You can't stop him this time! Meat Wizard! Meat Wizard and the rotten beef, coming eventually to the Bungle Button Master.
There you go.
Where the games be happening.
At some point I think we're gonna have to add another bathroom. Assuming for that though we need... What was the item?
Museum staff promoted. Aren't you capable?
Oh yeah, that doesn't technically work, but you know what? It counted as it working, so we'll give it a pass. I wonder if it'll kind of let me do the same thing here technically. Yeah, it's not. Do I want to do this wall a little bit different? Well, I was trying to finish up that wall, please. Please don't make me leave it half finished. Okay, there we go.
Guests found talking in incomplete sentences.
Department of Culture is
will be
responsible for evaluating
told.
the county's
Stop.
museums. Complete star objectives to impress Department of Culture, increase museum star rating. Higher star rating will attract more guests and allow you to travel to new museums. Okay. So I'm assuming that's kind of the what we're wanting to happen. Meaning this might get moved out here eventually. I do need to do a staff door again. Good news, I can also hire a new assistant as needed. So I want to get more icy
Museum
items.
staff promoted.
I'm gonna just switch out these guardrails too, I think. Can I pick up the partition that's already there? Oh. Okay, and is there any other rooms I actually need to build? I mean, in theory, I could make a staff-only bathroom. That isn't the worst of ideas. I just make sure those windows don't stay, I think.
Guests hiding in exhibits will be asked to reveal themselves.
Nice, we've got some decor. Okay. We're gonna do something a little bit here. Well, that too, but I want to switch out the door if I can. So in theory, I just need to buy a door, right?
Guests should leave with the same number of bones they arrived with. No more, no less.
Ah, okay. So actually, you cannot put one there. Can't make a staff-only bathroom. Darn. What is in here, though? Another frozen item? A frozen fridge. Would it not be a freezer if it's frozen? I feel like it'd be considered a freezer now. Nice. I see what's happening, okay. And it is perfectly frosty. Okay. We've got a one-star museum.
Not to think
A
about
one-star
their
museum.
own
This is just the start of an
relatively
illustrious
brief
career.
longevity.
Develop museums across the country to be recognized as a high-class career and gain access to new items and expedition locations. Okay. There are opportunities by the sea in Haunted Hills, other 2-Point County. So that's how we get new museums if we want. I kind of want to work on this one for a bit. I do need to move this to where there's more space, though. I have a feeling. Yeah, we'll get a janitor here pretty soon. Oh. You said I just needed a partition wall, I wonder.
mouths while
You're gonna want me to do the tutorial anyways, okay. And where would I want to go next? Ooh. Recommended for first-time players, okay. Let's do the haunted one. That sounds like the most interesting item, and I think it might be the one that has to do...
Today,
one of the ones I'm
we've
looking
got
for.
some intrigue that's close to home, and that home may be haunted. Yes, that's the story that listeners reported hearing an advert for an old hotel yesterday on 2 Point Radio. This out-of-circulation commercial piqued the interest of many supernatural enthusiasts, believing we'd had a shared encounter with the other side. And I admit, I would have my suspicions too, if the hilarious people in charge of our adverts hadn't done this several times before.
Well, this
staff
is
should act
a rough start.
professionally when acting in a professional capacity.
Hey, so it's,
This is a business, you know.
Department of Culture identified this abandoned hotel as the perfect site to investigate the supernatural. Spectral ratings are off the charts, making it easily one of the most haunted places in 2 Point County. Sent expedition teams to Netherworld to find mysterious supernatural exhibits with unusual effects. Just because something is scary doesn't mean it isn't amazing or interesting. Horror can be quite the crowd pleaser. Probably want to put you closer to the that spot. But I want to go back to my museum and work on that. I actually want to get this thing kind of finished up before
History expert to reception. We have a bone to pick with you.
let's see. I have an idea, we'll just have to see if it works. There we go. That got our door quest out of the way. Well, that's great. Health and safety, sir. Health inspection. We'll find out how that goes in a minute. Okay, we
Guests
do
are
have a janitor
reminded
working on
that your
that.
ticket does not include a +1.
Oh, that might help. That should give your staff a chance to jump in. How do I see who my current staff are? Ooh, we finally do have some of our info stands. Perfect.
Staff
You're on an expedition yet? Okay. You said something about seasonal. Ooh, that's plenty of stuff. Okay, so summer. Okay. It's not to you, because I need to find... Where was the one I was working on? I think it's here? Yep, it's here. Okay. Gotta be careful of it being heat wave season, apparently. That's gonna be interesting. How are we doing on that? It's getting made. Okay. So I wanted to be smart with this. Oops, sorry, kid. Pretty sure there was a kid playing on that before I picked it up and just sent them
Yes, you
flying.
see a few exhibits before buying a snack. You know who you are. Announcement. Our health and safety standards are being inspected.
Well, that's gonna be fun. Wonder how that rating is gonna go. Bring that out one more and then... The other thing might also fit there. There's, of course, smaller ones. Nice. Of course, I don't actually pick it up. How big is that?
Workshop project complete. Tinkering temporarily terminated.
There we go. Nope. Can I give them a pay raise? There we go.
Attention. Staff threatening to leave. Please check if you care.
I didn't realize some of these salaries were not great. Yeah, some of these aren't expeditions, so I can't actually mess with them, I don't think. Oh. Hello. Welcome in. It's good to see you. And yes, I probably do need to stretch and actually sit up straight, because I'm probably not sitting up particularly straight. And where is my water?
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Thank you, and thank goodness I'm here. Finally. Today I had the
These
displeasure
hats.
of getting caught behind a busload of school children. Not only did this throw our entire show into doubt, but based on the faces and gestures those children were making, it's clear the next generation are not yet cultivating their brains in the scholarly soup of radio. I weep for humanity, and you should too, during this next song.
The expedition team are
Did we
about to
get-
make up for lost time.
It's going pretty good. I did a little bit of a stream earlier that the game was okay, but it's one of those multiplayer games where I went to do the update, and the update was really short. And I had gotten this game a little while ago, and I was like, actually, this might be a good one to do and try out, and I'm actually really pleased with it so far. Of course, this is only our first museum that we're working on, and we can work on a couple of others. Reach museum level 50. Oh boy. That's gonna be a grind. I think I need to get another janitor here at some point. Is there stuff that is definitely not, I think, getting cleaned up as well as it's supposed to?
Guests are prepared for certain levels of monotony, but they're not prepared for this.
No, where is my... There we go. Are you the one I just hired? No, you've got to be. Let's see if that helps them out quite a bit, even though it's probably not going to do my profits anything good, but hey, I'd rather pay them well. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things, like, I saw it and I've seen it on Steam a few times, and it did a collab with Dredge, which I don't know how to get to. This is so early on in the game, I have no idea. But they did a collab with Dredge and I didn't realize it, and I was like, well, you know what, I'm going to give it a try and see if I like it and see if it works for streaming. I think this is really nice because I didn't even realize that you could connect it to your Twitch so people can create, like, the employees. So you can have the employees in-game and, like, run around and that sort of stuff, so that's really cool. But my voice decides not to crack today. It's been doing this all day. Well, the health and safety thing is complete. That's a start. Yeah, I'm also gonna have to say too much litter. Give me a second there, game. We need to work on that one, don't we? I actually got a fair amount of waste things like everywhere. Where's the wall ones? Yes. Finally.
Announcement. The museum's toilet facilities are for paying guests and desperate celebrities. Thank you.
Staff leveled up. Perfect. Does that mean I can do this and then scoot you over? Yes. Okay. Oh, I have opened up the wrong one. How many times now? Okay, there we go. I think the biggest thing is, like, right now it's definitely a mess decorating it, and it'll get better here in a bit, but for now it's gonna be a bit of a mess. But so much of it also is just having to unlock stuff, I think, and then slowly getting more stuff unlocked, so then you can go back and, like, redecorate how you want it to be. And we're gonna have to hire another assistant, aren't we?
Announcement. Staff member promoted.
Oh, no, we don't.
Great
We
place
get
to
enough.
work.
Waiting on Dragon Age Inquisition download. Play it for the longest time, and time for the verse finally feels right. Yeah, I've heard really good things about it. I think I have it, but I haven't got around to playing it myself, because I've been going through the Mass Effect games, which it's been very slow going, but I'm very pleased with, like, what I've played with them so far. But I've heard just absolutely amazing things about Inquisition. Can I put a wall one there, or is that too small of space?
Disinterested guests are reminded that
Aha.
not everything has to be a party, okay?
I think Mass Effect for me was like, oh yeah, it's sci-fi, and then it took a second to be like, okay, yes, it is sci-fi, but it's sci-fi in a particular way, and like having to really think about the choices I'm making, because there's been times where I'm like, I've made the right choice, and then the game was like, did you really? Are you sure? But I absolutely love the Mass Effect games. Oh, we haven't sent you back out on an expedition. I'm not liking the risks I'm seeing there for right now. Let's go back to this one. Well, I see less litter on the ground, so I think we've taken the right steps.
It's unlike me to dwell on a sour experience. Where was this busload of children headed? A museum, of all places. Ha ha! Children have no place in museums. In my day, it was 6 years of grueling preparation, an exhaustive reading regimen, advanced calligraphy, as well as posture and decorum training before you were ready to look at things.
Okay, thank you, game, for letting me know. I don't know. I'm assuming it's trying to tell me that I can switch back and forth. But I kind of want to finish up the one I'm working on currently. What are you trying to tell me? You don't really want to start them just yet. Oh, you're trying to tell me that one is actually running. Okay, this makes more sense. That is a problem.
Feel like you have to make a donation, but you don't.
Yeah, I'd assume there's a lot of things required, Gabe. I hate to say it. Okay, we've got that. I feel like this one will work for this. We've definitely got to find a way to make this kind of match the same vibe. There's currently I'm seeing lots of purple and I'm not seeing stuff that quite fits that vibe. I will say coffee kiosk is a great idea for a place like this though. Let's see what I can do with this floor. I was hoping that one was kind of a different texture. It was not. Do I like blue carpet? Don't think I want cave bedding exactly. I do like that a little bit better than the green actually. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. That's interesting, there's already litter in here. As far as I'm aware, no guest should have been in here. Must be because it's haunted, maybe. That's kind of funny. Hey, what about wallpaper? Do you have any darker stone? Kind of, but not quite what I'm looking for, I don't think. Also not quite it. We'll replace that for now. You know, I don't have exhibits per se, but I do have the stuff to start setting up about exhibits. Dude, we definitely need to start filtering lines a little. Let's see, do I have any... Pretty sure I had like little, There we go, yep. Partitions. You see what happened here? Be fair, this also isn't even. Can I even this out any better? I can. Meaning I need to remove this again. Okay, that's a bit more symmetrical. Ooh, okay, there's a little archway there. That's nice. Can I, in theory, if I really wanted to, really start messing with things? I should remove a little bit on that wall. And then add... Okay, that gives me more wall display room, I think. At least for the second. Okay, this is actual decor. That's kind of interesting. I like the idea, though. Now, what if I were to... I want tile flooring, I think. And then a wall. We'll put something kind of fancy in there, I think. Well, I don't like that as much. Doorways wise as say that. I'm assuming I have to hire a second assistant. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Oh yeah, I need a break room. Great news, we can put a break room in a corner here. Here is the little fruit table. What I'm trying to do is pick up that. Okay, there we go. Now, as long as this doesn't catch fire, I think we're good. Yeah, we'll take it outside it for now. And the coffee can go there. Nope, it does not like it being outside. Okay. Well, the other option is we do that. Not gonna be perfect, but it works for now, and then I think I need a training room, most likely. Ah, I can also just build a room, or build a building. Maybe? No, actually I can't. Okay. It's gonna damage me a little bit if I try to do that. Can't build and apply. You do not own. Okay. Oh, you're talking a whole separate building. Okay. I'm kind of getting what it means. I'm most likely going to need a gift shop, which I think the best place is going to be in here. Do you have a haunted one yet? I do. Oh, is that one screwed all the way back? Okay, no. There we go. It's gonna take another staff member here in a second. Any other supernatural posters or anything that way? Nope, not by the looks of it. How about decor? Maybe some general decor. Maybe get another staff member. Gosh, I hope there's a... Yep, we're gonna have to wait on one. Get rid of that, so it isn't giving us issues, and then... Workshop's gonna be expensive. So I might have to wait just a bit till we earn a little bit more. We're gonna have to wait on staff members, I think. Well, let's see how their expeditions are. Oh. Dragons and Quiet. Okay, so this is kind of a fantasy one. No scorched earth can face the heat. But who knows, you might be different, maybe. Okay. If you don't just grab a secret weapon and head straight for the boss fight. It's not how this works. Start your journey, assemble a ragtag party of adventures. It's the only way. Oh, a little bit D&D, okay. Not quite what I'm looking for right yet.
Wolf on 2 Point Radio. Come in 2 Point County. This is Harrison Wolf, broadcasting live on 2 Point Radio. It's time to hunker down in the radio bunker and take a deep breath. The air's unfiltered, and so is this next song.
Gift shop requires an assistant. You work in retail now. Please join me in saying farewell to the expedition team. They may never come back.
I hope they come back. I kind of need them.
The expedition team are back from the Netherworld.
Welcome to
They're
Wayland
alive.
Lodge. My name is Wilston Wayland, the proprietor of this establishment. At least I used to be when I was alive, and this was a hotel. In a lot of ways, though, things are the same. Just me and all the empty rooms. People said the hotel would never work. It's too remote, too old-fashioned, too near the rift to the Netherworld. And they were right, so far. But I've not given up hope. Not entirely. As long as you're here, there's one more guest than usual. Things already leaking up. Well, I wouldn't know if I would say this is a hotel. What have we found? Ooh, haunted mannequin. I don't know if that is a good thing or a bad thing. And I do a wall one. Oh, there we go. Here's some of our first people to come in.
Guests will be treated like this as their first visit. I'm no good with faces.
Don't worry, I'll try to get an assistant in the gift shop as soon as some become available. Here we go. Where you work, friend? Let me get some exhibits quick. Off you go.
The expedition team are leaving now. Please say goodbye and good riddance.
At least now that I can hopefully get some more parts and pieces, we'll be able to do a little bit better than we were. Okay, haunted panel. Quality was average. We might get them again eventually. I need to build one of these lovely things. I need to make sure also there's some of these around. Even though my poor janitor is probably going to be very unhappy with the amount I've put down.
Expedition complete. Fetch the crowbar.
What have you brought me this time? Hopefully something pretty good. A faulty phone. Create signal is a bad sign. Makes viewers cold. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Poltergeist rooms. Free spirits are sure to scare away the living. Once they've calmed down, maybe they'd like to stay. Yes, prepare rooms and the guests will stay. Build a poltergeist room for the free spirit. Okay. Can I please move that? There we go. Well, it might be good to build it kind of in here somewhere. 1, 2, 3.
Announcement: no running in the museum. Obviously.
Can I flip this rig around so it's not directly under that? A break free and cause chaos in the museum. Okay. So, disgruntled gentlefolk spirit running around, coming down
It's
before they get
important that
annoyed.
spirits are immersed in their poltergeist rooms, but that doesn't mean they are.
So I need to find... Oh, you're a supernatural expert. Okay, I see. I see. You'll help out.
Today's dose of factual opposites may be
Yeah, monthly profits
This
aren't
is
great,
from
but we're getting
Chauncey
there.
in Lower Bullocks. What if knights from the Dark Ages weren't wearing a costume? What if they were made of metal? Whoa, that's so crazy it has to be true. But if we did have a genetic relative made of metal, where'd they all go?
I just these while I'm thinking about it, so hopefully nobody leaves. Well, I'm happy to go between these two places. Okay, everyone's good to go. Move spirit to the inner poltergeist room. You put... Well, I need to give them some decor, I think. Just a thought. What I need is the items from it, I think.
Announcement. Your experience is important to us, but not to me.
Oh, okay, so I can't actually put anything down. Change room decor. Why are you angry?
Spirits are dissatisfied with their poltergeist rooms. I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
There we go. Okay, so we have to build more than one room. Manage to guess personality and preferences. The spirits from the industrial age, they love antique decorations. Okay. Decor preferences. Room decor and decor items. I see.
Congratulations to our newly promoted staff member. Now, get back to work.
Sell that item. Sell that. Okay, so I'd like to add a bed, I do believe. Why are we keeping them as an exhibit? Feels a bit funky. Poor ghosts. Let's sell that. Scoot that over. And then I need to put down this. Nice new job. Okay, that preference. Spirits may be dead, but they still like to have a good time. Their way for peace
We
and prevent.
recommend
Okay.
that guests have a look around. That's the general idea.
Okay. I've seen 5 more guests in the Netherworld. Here's some cargo item ideas that should make exploration a little less ghoulish. Spirits in the stump should be eager for a change of scenery. Okay. Spirits can stay in the poltergeist room. Guests will view spirits from outside their rooms at a safe distance. Spirits lose peace over time. When a spirit has 0 peace, they'll break out of the room and lose an instance of patience. Once spirits have no patience left, it'll leave the museum forever. Okay. Interesting.
Museum staff promoted.
Can
Aren't you
I
capable?
edit the room at all, though? Oh gosh darn it. That's not what I wanted. I was trying to edit the decor and it was not having it. Okay. So I'm gonna move that there. Now move this a bit. Let's edit the decor because there was that. I think there was a lamp. I don't have room for the lamp right now, though. What I need to do is add to the room.
This is a message from 2 Points Department of Culture.
There we go.
Every day, the county's museums are finding new exhibits. Wow. And learning more and more about everything. Oh, I see. No, sorry, one more time. Visit a 2 Point museum today. Enlightenment starts here.
I could use some light, and then there we go. That's one room built. Assuming the other one can go here. Yeah, we've got enough to build a room. And I think that's about where I'm going to end it for today, because we've done for a pretty good run of this. Yes, I need another poltergeist room. I think it did 3x3 for the last one, it worked out quite well.
Pre-recorded announcement. Oh, what should I say?
Okay, now where is... There we go. Now, let's see if we can put him in there. Change room decor.
The museum is happy to welcome children. Personally, I'm not so keen.
Okay, so eventually he might leave. I'm assuming the idea is that they'll leave every so often and then you'll have to get new ghosts and go from there. Is kind of what they're going after. Okay. With that in mind, though, I think I'm going to end the stream here. This is fun, and I'll probably do more of this next week, because this has actually been quite surprisingly, like, up my alley as far as being able to build. Oh no. Oh no. Hang on. What has happened? Oh, we have to figure out what has happened. They gave me the alert. Negative music, but yeah. But what has been released? I don't see it. Yes, it's my other museum. Is it my other museum that it got released in and I'm gonna have to run back? Is this one gonna run itself for a second? It said some kind of infection. Yeah, so I'm wondering if, like, Did it do it in that one, or did it do in the one with way more people in it?
Go without saying, but here goes. No climbing on bones, fossils, or other prehistoric memorabilia.
What has happened? Nope, I'm assuming it's this one. It's telling me something is wrong over here and I need to deal with it. Oh, is there gonna be thieves that
Some
can
reminded to enjoy themselves.
happen?
You can't win at visiting a museum, and that's okay.
A bunch of my people took breaks. That's also not helpful at the time. Yeah, I have no idea what it did, but it definitely did something negative. Well, somebody's got a cell phone that's going off. Well, I might not just end it just yet, though. We might do a little bit more. Listen to you on one more haunted expedition, because it says 2 out of 3 items found. Wait, does it just say I told you I was ill? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Security guard to empty donation stand. There's money in it for you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's really cool. Now that we know how those work. Gonna take the good with the bad, so, yo, all donation stands filled to capacity. That's insane. I'm gonna have to add more of those eventually. Oh, okay, I see too. I think I get... Ah, okay. The more stuff that happens, the more we get to actually do some fun stuff during streams. We'll open the crate here. What is it gonna be? Oh no, not a haunted doll. Not a haunted doll. Let me move.
Attention. Your body is mostly water, but
That
could still
there.
use diluting.
Huh. There we go. I feel like some of the items are just too big and I can put other decor down.
Assistant to gift shop. Sell, sell, sell.
Put those there. Nope. There is an apparent way that these have to be turned around. Okay. Go for it. I want to see what the random one does. I'm very curious. I'm very, very curious what the random one does.
To our team departing on an expedition.
All staff gained XP
I'm
without
sure you'll
cause
need it.
or warning. Well, that's good. I'll take that one. I think our ghosts are happy for the second. One of those there. Can I do wall info here? What decor do I have that's technically haunted? Nobody can't put the candle on something.
Yes, I'm reminded to memorize something, in case someone asks. That would be embarrassing. Expedition team returning from Netherworld.
That's what I'm wondering. I wonder if weird stuff will start happening now that I have a haunted doll, because this is definitely the one I think that's the most like it'll interact and return. Okay, I got another one of those. So I have to wait for the helicopter to come back. Now, what I want to see is average. Okay, your average as well. Good news, I have 2 janitors. Bad news, possessed is something that can happen. Let's hope not. Imagine if you start finding the doll in weird spots. Don't give it ideas.
Good afternoon.
It might
and
just
good
actually
night.
do it.
Whatever the sun's doing, it looks like easy listening here on 2 Point Radio. I'm going to sit still during this next song and wait for you to come back.
Where's the hand dryer thingy?
Announcement. New map location available for discovery.
I know it has to be in the bathroom. Okay. But can I put it there? Nope. Let's see. What's in the crate? We
It's
have
important that spirits are immersed in their
got a ghost
poltergeist
in our
roots.
inventory this time.
That doesn't mean they are.
Oh, there should be a doorway there, so guests aren't having to go the long way around. I get some of this stuff out of the way. Probably can put another room here. And then we have another spirit, which I was not expecting to randomly pick up from an expedition for an item. Oh, that's not gonna work, is it? Okay, hang on. Where was the door? There's the door.
Anyone feeling thirsty should drink some water. It's okay, I'll wait.
Mono beast infestation. Pests discovered in the museum. Huh. But I don't see it. I don't see what it does exactly. I know it's got to be doing something though. Oh, I can't
Spirits
put that near the door. Okay.
are dissatisfied with their poltergeist rooms. I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
I'll be reasonable once I actually get it fixed up. Let's see, inventory. Now. And you prefer the hotel decor. Your facilities are great, and if I'm sure guests are enjoying the supernatural exhibits for the most part. But to satisfy the Department of Culture, we need to provide more for the living. Some interactive displays enliven up the place. Okay. Seance simulator. I'm assuming I need to build that in the workshop.
Promoted.
I don't think it is. I'm sure there's different ones, but I wonder if it's maybe because of this location. 'Cause there's got to be different ones, I'd assume. Okay, I bet I can put the workshop there. If I'm careful. I cannot. Okay. It needs more room than that. Hello, Cece. Why are you clawing my chair? Yeah, it's not gonna work there either.
This is a test announcement. Listening is optional.
Hi, kitty. Hello, Cece. Let me move my drink so you're not stepping right in it. We need to figure out how to get a room built. I have to go in here. No, it can't even go in here because of the way I have it set up. Your tail cannot be on my mouse. I need to actually use the mouse. She says, I do not care for your trivial things.
It's time for a hungry hit from Chef Ricky, my alter ego with a passion for produce. There's nothing like a hot meal, or is there? Warming your food can take anywhere from 5 minutes to 5 hours. But sometimes you want something piping hot, and you want it promptly. That's when I heat my cutlery instead. Each bite is a scorching hot risk.
Did you just say-
Or you'll want oven mitts,
Nope,
but you
they did.
won't look back. Like a hot knife through butter. Hot cutlery is better.
Yep, nope. They absolutely said they were eating their cutlery. I wonder... Not a massive fan of it being right there.
Staff promoted.
But I don't know if I can put it here.
Better. Not much, but still.
Can I sell just... I can. No, no, that's not what I wanted. Let me put that in there. Now I can just move the room. What is it being blocked by?
Guests with questions are commended for their curiosity. Well done, you.
Guess I'd like to sell that room and then rebuild what I originally had. There we go. Mostly. I had to fix that little bit of a wall there. Aha. There, that way we can have an exhibit in there. Hello, kitty. She's just... yeah, she's right there on my desk. I might have to shift some of my stuff over next time because you guys are basically kind of not being able to see my objectives. You can see them somewhat, but not all the way. Okay, this time please don't bring back a ghost. Preferably. I need, like, items. And you're telling me there is objects.
Are reminded that they're not all that.
Yep. I don't currently have genders. Let me add one. You have the workshop stuff and I put you in the wrong area. Where is my staff?
Museum staff promoted. Aren't you capable?
Here we go. Is it not updating it? Or... as soon as I turn it, it's no, it's not actually raising it, that's why. There we go. Perfect. For this one at
If you
least.
like what you see, consider making a donation. Just like it.
Let's see. We got a Roach Burger animatronic. Admiral Ketchup may offer a limited range of condiments, but he keeps one solid beat. Oh, there's more parts. I know where this is going. Yeah, this is large. Okay. That should be enough for 4. Let's add some decor.
When others get you down. When you just can't stand being around people. You need Go Away Holidays. With over 20 remote, isolated destinations to choose from, we'll get you far away for total isolation and soul-nourishing silence. Go Away Holidays, voted Recluse's Getaway Provider of the Year.
Yeah, can I go get another one of those? Because I'm very curious. I want to see what that whole set looks like if we can. I'm like, oh yeah, we're totally going to stop. And then now I'm just continuing on, but I don't also mind. This is getting very interesting. But I might have to
Congratulations to our
do...
newly promoted staff member. Now, get back to work.
We'll just move you to the other side. Nope, not minus. I need to actually build one. There we go. And then I think I just need to go into
The
flooring.
expedition team have returned. Someone has gained afterlife XP. Call them life lessons.
Let's see what you got us. Oh,
Spirits
get us a
are
poltergeist.
dissatisfied with their poltergeist rooms. I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
which tab did I ended up using? No, it's definitely not that one. Might be this one. It is. Let's get our information board back up.
Announcement. Information stands are there to explain exhibits.
That was a bit of a weird sound randomly. Do that, and then
The expedition is leaving now. Final call for wherever it is you're going.
here we're gonna sell you for now. Aha! We just straight up have you. Perfect. That way they can get coffee right after. See what I can do decor-wise.
The expedition team have returned with a curse. Someone has been possessed by a ghost host. The more the messier.
That's not what I want. Hello, kitty. You're back again? Hey, how do I fix the poor person who has been, possessed? We'll send to inventory.
It's important that spirits,
So I think we have them.
but that doesn't mean they are.
We apparently do not. Where is our poor person that has been ooh. We got a penny pincher that you want to loan us for a short amount of time.
gift shop requires an assistant. You work in retail now.
There's possession in the game makes me think there's going to be... Yeah, I'm assuming there's going to be some sort of exorcist to fix him. I don't think it's just, oh yeah, we're going to go in the healing machine. It's totally going to fix it. I fully highly doubt that that's how it's going to work. There's going to be something to it.
Mission team are departing now. I'm always so glad that I don't have to go.
That's much what I was wanting. Oh my gosh, I don't want to copy it. Kind of wanting to...
It's important that spirits are
Yep.
immersed in their poltergeist rooms, but that doesn't mean they are.
Here on break.
Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Ricky Hawthorne back on 2 Point Radio. How are you diddling? I'd planned to speak to esteemed author and genuine fluffball. Responded to my various letters. Shame. I thought he might turn up last minute. What are the odds of being ignored 78 days in
Either
a
that or
row?
you're going to use the science...
I'm
Science
starting
room
to
to tell
think
us where to
that
go away or something. Yeah, that's
BF
also
Yeti,
possible.
The Pointy Mountains is not a full address.
Oh, I need to add one more piece of decor. Okay. I guess it doesn't really
The
count as
expedition
decor.
team have returned with an injury. Someone has a case of malodorousness. Can you smell it?
No, that doesn't work for either of those items. Okay. Not a problem. Also, what? Malodorousness. So, they're a bit stinky. And... Hey, we got the other piece. Okay, so the way this works is it actually builds it on its own. Field tripping. A busload of children has arrived.
Staff requires
I wonder if it is going to be this one or the other one.
Not this again.
I feel like this would be the more interesting one, though, for kids. Okay, so some things are more general. Everything I can unlock.
Spirits are dissatisfied with their poltergeist rooms. I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
Can I plant them outside? Oh, I can. Ooh. I wonder where the kids are gone. I think it's this museum. It could be the bigger one, because the bigger one's gonna have more stuff, I think.
Staff promoted. You're now a
Start
little better.
project.
Not much, but still.
Let's try that one. I know I've got a janitor somewhere, but they might be on expedition. Former skill wants to show interactive displays and to take them to a cafeteria. Well, as far as I'm aware, I can't make a cafeteria unless it's the little coffee kiosk. Which, if that works, it works. You scoot you back a couple steps. Actually, we probably just need to rotate you.
Announcement. Staff in need of medical attention. Thank you.
DC, are you laying on the key that turns off my lighting for my keyboard?
Spirits are dissatisfied with their poltergeist rooms. I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
Which poltergeist? I see. Ah, I see, I see. Okay. So I need to get some, all info stands. And some of these.
The museum apologizes for all the litter, but I'm not sorry. Not anymore.
Are both of our janitors down for the count? Yeah, I think they're doing okay.
I'll leave you with today's news. Where is Mayor Tabitha Windsock? Have you seen her? One thing's for sure, the people of Duckworth upon Bilge have no idea. Yes, the mayor's office had shared pictures of the mayor's recent visit to the town of Duckworth, but it turns out they were from 6 years ago. In an adrenaline rush of reveals, the mayor's last half-dozen public appearances have been exposed as...
Okay, so maybe the mayor is somebody we can get as a bit of a ghost
Will
around.
she appear again?
I need to add more interactive displays, apparently.
Announcement.
Kitty, why
Staff
are you
training
on my
complete.
keyboard?
Well done, you. That spirits are immersed in their poltergeist rooms, but that doesn't mean they are.
I need to generate more buzz with decor. Not what I meant to click, but I think that's working. Open crate. Afterlife experience. But it's counted as positive, so, Oop, there we go. Sally Roach per animatronic. Sally wants to enjoy sodium responsibly, which feels a little rich coming from a personified salt shaker. Scary in a bad way, has a major impact on toilet comfort.
Staff can receive training to be less useless and more useful.
Buzz bonus. Okay, so if I add a candle decoration. Easy enough.
Spirits are dissatisfied with their poltergeist rooms. I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
35 out of 35. Oh, yours is... Why is your buzz a little bit low? Looks like you mostly have everything. Mostly? Hey, you've got a lamp in there. Oh, because you don't have hotel decor.
Announcement. Workshop project complete. That's handy.
I see now. Let's redo this room real quick. Now that I've caught that. And it's actually part of the right decor.
Announcement. Staff member promoted. What a great place to work. It's important that spirits are immersed in their poltergeist rooms, but that doesn't mean they are. Expert needed to restore exhibit. Thank you.
There was the thing I saw. There we go. Just about everything they absolutely need. Let's take that and move it back here. Now, how is that room doing? CC, you can't put your keys all over my keyboard, Kit Kat. Oh, well, she found the pause button. Ask me how she managed to do that.
Staff are reminded to take breaks to stop from breaking.
Exhibits buzz. Aha.
No! Get back! Get this man a cold drink and a chair to sit at. His blood's gone lumpy and his moustache has fallen off. Witness supernatural mysteries too ridiculous to believe. Thursdays at 9 on live TV. Somewhere.
Nope, still not. Oh, we have all the decor that I'm aware of. Ah. Oh, no, I don't want to copy it. I want to customize item.
Spirits are dissatisfied satisfied with their poltergeist rooms. I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
It would help if you tell me why you're dissatisfied with it. Exhibits buzz. Apparently do not have enough assistance. Where is the thing I'm looking for?
Guests are prepared for certain levels of monotony, but they're not prepared for this. Expert required to restore exhibit. You're the expert.
No idea on that one. I don't know if we're ever going to get that one to 35 out of 30. Or, yeah, 35 to 35. I think that one's just stuck where it is for a bit. Let's see if we can fill our little band.
Say farewell to the expedition team. They may never come back.
What about assistance?
It's important that spirits are immersed in their poltergeist rooms, but that doesn't mean they are.
Do we get a pony or one of our own? Nope, we just got to display it for a bit. Interesting. Okay, that works.
The expedition team have returned. Someone has gained afterlife XP. Call them life
And
lessons.
what have you got me this time? Hey, we got the last one. Neither human nor non-human, Gurney is something delightfully different. They're just Gurney. Hey, we got them in pristine. Nice. Well, we have them now. So it means on to the next place, I assume. Might have a poltergeist in here at some point. No, we need a key. Train an expert in survival skills.
Reminded not to litter the museum. You seem to need reminding.
Well, let's get one of you trained in survival skills.
It's important that spirits are immersed in their poltergeist rooms, but that doesn't mean they are.
Well, let's just see what that sticker is. Okay, so there's hotel room decor, industrial age room decor, dark age room decor, natural decor, or sunken room decor.
Aren't you capable?
That'll be interesting. Unreachable item. Oh yeah, because I need to put a new doorway in. That would be why. There we go. Now, out of curiosity, can I still put 2 in there, or is it down to 1? Nope, capacity is still 2. Very interesting.
Training complete. Don't let it go to your head. Spirits are dissatisfied with their poltergeist rooms. I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
Well, to be fair to them, I have no idea how to fix that one. What here? Is saying that it can't be gotten to. Oh, is it just this? There we go. Let's get a all board here, one there.
Congratulations to our newly promoted staff
Oh,
member.
we need to get some poltergeists apparently. This one, right? I just needed somebody with survival skills. I do need someone with survival skills, and I don't think that was the person that auto-filled in for me. We do have somebody with survival skills. Let's see what we can do here.
We're currently not taking donations. Not as many as we could.
Donation drive, all donation
are
stands.
full.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to hire more security. Oh
Spirits
no.
are dissatisfied with their poltergeist rooms. I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
There we go. Well, that is very helpful, to be fair. Let's see. We got that. We're doing pretty good so far. Oh, all staff have fallen ill with an irritable trowel. Oh boy. Oh. Reaches portal which simmers with yeah, go through the portal. Kind of interesting. Might be fun. I wonder if I have to put 2 ticket booths
The
in.
museum apologizes for all the litter, but I'm not sorry. Not anymore.
Not quite what I'm looking for. Hang on.
The expedition team have returned with an injury. Someone has a case of ectovactuation. Beware gooiness.
I'm gonna go here for a second. So I'm gonna There we go. Now we need even more people in. What have you brought back? Well, you're covered in ectoplasm. Ooh, okay, industrial
Staff
age.
promoted. You're now a little better. Not much, but still.
Let's add some decor.
It's
Hello,
important that
Kitty.
spirits are immersed in their poltergeist rooms, but that doesn't mean they are.
Hi, cat. Hello. No, you can't lay on my arm. Oh, no. She's like, I am absolutely laying on your arm. You do not get a say in this. There we go. Not perfect, but closer.
Staff requires medical attention. Not this again.
Why did the music suddenly change drastically?
Sir Nigel
Oh, there we
Bickleworth
go.
on 2 Point Radio. Greetings! Today you're in fantastic company because you're joined by me, Sir Nigel Bickleworth, the only DJ on 2 Point Radio, for roughly the next 20 minutes. Enjoy it while you can.
Announcement. Our health and safety standards are being inspected.
There we go. I think that'll work for now.
It's important that spirits are immersed in their poltergeist rooms, but that doesn't mean they are.
What are you missing? I'm assuming mostly just another ghost at that point.
Attention, spirit exhibits are in low spirits.
It's absolutely not generating buzz right now, so I'm assuming it's need some things to bring a life to it. Not for this one, but for the other, I think. Alright, I need to head to bed. I would go to rest the stream. You too. It was really fun to have you jump in and do some stuff. I'm not going to be too much longer, especially because the cat is bugging me, so I'm assuming she's hoping I'll get off and give her a treat and spend some time with her.
What a great place to work.
So far, I think we've made okay progress, even though I kind of want to turn this room into the ghost room. I'll just have to figure out how to do it. Yeah, monthly breakdown's not doing so hot. With that in mind, though, I am definitely going to end it here, and then next week, probably the first two streams will end up being Temtem, and the next two streams will be longer streams of this, because I can do this a bit longer, and I'm having a ton of fun with this, so that's probably what it's going to be Ooh, I got a badge for watching. Oh, that's interesting. That's really cool. Congrats. I didn't realize that was happening right now.
Spirits are
But
dissatisfied
yeah, I will
with their
be
poltergeist
back
forms.
in a few days
I'm
because I
sure
get like
they'll
3 days
be
break,
reasonable.
and then I will be back, and then I'll either do this for the first 2 streams of the week, which probably not. I'll probably do the last 2, so Saturday, Sunday. But I'll be back with this, and I'll be back with Tum Tum. I'm having a lot of fun with this actually, and thank you guys for all joining in.